Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mitchell McCoy, and I am joined here today with Ms. Rebecca Van Natten. We are both CPAs and managers here at Curtis Blakely in Longview, Texas. In the last few days, the firm's been receiving a large volume of questions in regards to the Paycheck Protection Program, specifically those that are interested in taking a second draw of funds. And we'd like to address some of the more common questions that we've been receiving. Ms. Rebecca, what are the general eligibility guidelines for the second draw of the PPP funds?
Yes, so in general, there are three eligibility guidelines for taking a second draw of PPP funds. The first is for the borrower to already have utilized all of the first draw funds on qualifying expenses, or that they will utilize the full amount of their first draw funds on those qualifying expenses. The second is for the borrower to have no more than 300 employees. And then the last requirement is for the borrower to demonstrate at least a 25% reduction in gross receipts between comparable quarters in 2019 and 2020.
Okay. And any guidance on what documentation clients should be possibly obtaining right now in order to show that 25% reduction?
Well, financial statements are a great place to start if you have them. If not, then the bank statements would be a good place as well.
Okay. And before an applicant applies for a second draw of PPP, do they need to have their first draw in the forgiveness process currently?
No, there is no requirement from SBA and no requirement from the Treasury for the borrower to have already started their forgiveness process on round one funds before they take a second draw. However, we are hearing that some lenders may implement a policy that they will need the borrower to already apply for forgiveness before they process their round two application.
Okay. And are applicants required to use the same lender that they may have used for the first draw of PPP?
No, they are not. The borrowers, of course, are welcome to use their original lender, or they can use a new lender for round two. There may be a slight reduction in paperwork by utilizing the same lender, but it's not a requirement.
Okay. And when should businesses and business owners be looking to begin applying, and is there a deadline for application?
Well, March 31st of this year, 2021, is the deadline to apply. And some lenders are already accepting and or processing applications for draw two. We really expect by next Tuesday, January 19th, that the majority of lenders will be both accepting and processing the draw two applications.
Okay, well, wonderful. As I said earlier, these are just some of the more common questions that we've been receiving. If you have additional questions or concerns for your specific entity, please feel free to reach out to myself or Ms. Rebecca or really anyone at Curtis Blakely. We'd be happy to take some time to assist you during this process. Thank you and have a wonderful day.